skies lies the darkness of the unimagined.
Looks like you entered into some kind of meteor field.
Here, one man has found the terror.
Something's infesting the ship!
You are coming in too fast!
And the terror has found the Earth.
The official story is that the Nautilus burned up. There's nothing left.
For the Nautilus, the voyage has ended.
What is it?
That's what I'm here to find out.
For everyone else, the nightmare has just begun.
Right now, we've got one job. Stay alive long enough to warn people about this.
Something is out there.
It's my guess something came through here. Something big.
Something that knows our fears.
Did you hear something?
Something that knows our desires.
Here he comes.
Something that must be found.
Get out of here, go!
Before it destroys us all.
Armadillo. And so Tom, he grabs a stick and, you know, beats the freaking armadillo off the guy's ankle and just bashes it with the stick. And it's every time he's hitting it, it's oozing this orange freaking, you know, orange blood, but it looks like freaking orange paint or, you know, Nickelodeon's gack. Like orange gack that is literally just smacking the armadillo, and orange Nickelodeon gack is spilling out. It's just like, and then just deadpanly, Tom says afterward, someone says, "What are we gonna do now?" "First, we put on his pants." And I'm like, first we put his pants back on. Oh God. So the movie's an hour and 22 minutes. It's extremely forgettable. Like I said, there's a moment with the killer armadillo. Play-Doh that basically, you know, makes you, you know, starts mutating into shit. Literally, there's a moment where the alien scientist dude takes a piece of the Play-Doh, actually finds a piece of something on the ground, which is supposedly supposed to be... Oh, no, that's the guy. What happens is the nerdy guy, he passes out after he saw the orange gag spilling out of the freaking armadillo. And then he ends up getting basically attacked by the monster. And then he starts flipping out later, attacking the reporter chick. And he's got like this weird Play-Doh growth on his back. And he starts, and he gets shot. And then basically what happens is his neck started bulging, and a really shitty looking worm pops out of his neck, which looks like a piece of shit. It literally looks like a turd. It looks like a turd that's just moving around. And so, you know, then Tom comes to the rescue again and beats the turd with the stick, and it bleeds orange gag, and you're like, oh my God. So the guy dies, but the scientist dude picks up a little bit of what's remaining from the freaking turd, which then later on it looks like a freaking, literally looks like a piece of moldy cantaloupe. Looks like a moldy melon rind. He grabs a piece of the moldy melon rind, which is supposed to be not really supposed to be part of the turd, screwed up. It's supposed to be part of Steve, the monster, you know, that was formerly named Steve. And then basically he takes the moldy melon rind. It looks like a fucking moldy melon rind. Takes a piece of orange Play-Doh off, puts it in a little freaking beaker, puts some shit in there, almost puts sulfuric acid in it, and he's like, oh no, I'm gonna put this other stuff in there. Then he somehow detects that it's human DNA after just pouring some random chemical in there with the piece of Play-Doh. I don't know how. And the melon rind, I kid you not, grows into this freaking shitty ass looking, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like a leech. It looks like a piece of shit. Basically, an orange piece of shit that's moving around on the ground. It attacks the dude, grabs the back, slashes onto his back. He's like, oh! It's like an orange leech. It's a shitty looking orange leech. Literally looks like an orange piece of shit. And then Tom comes to the rescue. The guy's screaming and whatever, and I guess it never really honestly got through his jacket, because all he does is take his jacket off, throw it on the ground, pour some sulfuric acid on it, and then light the thing on fire. And I'm like, well, then why was he screaming? Because it wasn't obviously, you know, it wasn't touching his, it didn't even go through his trench coat, so why the fuck was he screaming? Was he just like, ew, ew, ew? That's really what it should have been if he's like all grossed out with this freaking piece of orange shit on his back. He should have been like, ew, 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 gross, gross, grody, ew. It shouldn't be like, oh, my back, oh my god, my fucking back, it's eating me. That's not really what happened. But anyway, the movie reaches its climax. Which I don't even know if I want to use that word. It doesn't really reach very much of a climax. With its one decent suspenseful scene where there's this chick in this grass hut and the alien pokes its head through the grass and multiple times, and it's actually competently edited and directed for, you know, for some reason. I'm like, wow, that was actually kind of cool. But, you know, too bad the rest of the movie just isn't even remotely close. The rest of the movie is just deathly boring. So then basically what happens is after that, oh, of course also the chick is topless for some reason. Don't ask me why. I guess she likes to just lay there topless all the time. So then basically what happens is Tom tries to save her. I guess this is his girlfriend. He tries to save his girlfriend. He is getting knocked out by the monster, and it's freaking T-Rex arms. It literally has T-Rex arms. But more you consider them like little pill-bug legs, and he's just like... It's the most pathetic looking thing. If you saw the footage, it's so fucking pathetic looking. It's just like... And throughout the whole film, Steve Latshaw seems to pad the running time by showing flashbacks from the point of view of the monster formerly named Steve, from what happened on the spaceship and the communications with, you know, freaking wannabe Martin Sheen, Joe Estevez, Rod Kendrick. It's like, Steve, you were there, Steve. And it's always like in this weird pink camera. It's like the camera turned pink. It's fucking weird. So then basically, the end of the film literally is this. Pill-Bug Man, or the monster formerly named Steve, knocks out Tom, knocks out Tommy Boy, and then there's only the two remaining chicks remaining, the reporter chick and Tommy Boy's girlfriend, and they grab a flare gun, and one of them says, well, what is that going to do? We already burned him. Oh yeah, before that actually, this alien scientist dude decides he's going to try to make friends with it. He says it's Steve, so he's like, Steve, we're sorry. You know, we didn't understand. We're here to help you, Steve. Of course, the monster's like, of course, Steve, let me help you. And then it like shoots its tentacle out of its mouth and sucks the blood out of him. You're like, I'm not really surprised. Some commentator on IMDb tried to make it sound like it was parodying Star Crystal, and I was like, okay, cool, that would be kind of funny, but it doesn't. So that IMDb commentator, what were you? That's not parodying Star Crystal. All that is trying to be like, you know, typical moments where they have "We come in peace," and then the guy gets killed. They did that better in Moontrap. Remember? No, hold on a second. We don't know. They might not be hostile. We come in peace. Shoot that damn thing! You know, that was funny. You know, Steve, we want to help you, Steve. I'm sorry. We're so sorry, Steve. We can help you. That's not really that funny. Or really a parody of Star Crystal. I felt that we were going to have the monster start talking and then they kill it. That would have been awesome. That's a parody of Star Crystal. If Steve starts talking, the monster starts... There were moments where I thought it might. It's okay. And it starts talking, you know. I just needed blood. I'm anemic. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. Look at me. What happened to me? Help me, please. Oh. And then... That would be bad. You killed my friends, you asshole. We ain't helping shit.